Hello, Discord server. These are all the things I made in the past year and a half of my life in almost perfect order. So if we start going all the way over to this side, you can see this is my very early plane. This plane is special to me because this thing wasn't weapons DLC enabled, but it actually had rockets that did damage, that did a lot of damage. Now, this is my BF-109. It has a weird history. It doesn't fly the best. It looks decent, but I'm not really proud of it that much. This is probably the best looking, one of the best or the best looking thing I've made so far. This is my Ju-87 Stuka, like a fictional variant. Obviously, the thing didn't actually look like this. It has rocket pods, gun pods, cluster bombs, more rockets there. It has a turret back here. It has a realistic cockpit with actual pictures of her, like a person. It has a lot of detail, like mud here, and it's very good looking aircraft. Next here is my P-51. It's a work in progress right now, but for now it actually looks pretty good. As a gun sight I totally didn't take from a P-47 that was made a year ago. I suck. I still don't know how to do it, HUD stuff. I worked on this plane a while ago. Yeah, this is my P-51 here. And then here is my F9f Panther. It's the fattest F9f Panther you've ever seen, and it looks a little strange because I had to put this class here. But I tried to make it decent. It has a good-looking working canopy. It's not finished yet, obviously. Not everything is working here. It has a machine gun and a refueling area. Next, we have a Spitfire. Now, this is the oldest version. I started making this a year and a half ago. This is really old. Well, this is a version that my friend copied from me a year and a half ago. He put a gyro in the back, but that's the only thing different about this. It has a very ugly looking camouflage that is not really that accurate. It has a Spitfire Mkix cockpit, even though we tried making it an MKLA. It doesn't even have a HUD with it yet. I mean, it works, but it's not a great aircraft. This is my Spitfire Mkvd. I actually copied it from a Simple Planes creator called Mr. T. He had this really cool looking green paint job. I have scratches from the boots when you get in the aircraft. Yeah, that was kind of bad, that little thing there. Here is the cockpit of this Spitfire. The sight isn't exactly accurate. It has a mirror there, and I painted some things just to make the cockpit look realistic. And there's that. And then I have my Spitfire Mkvd. M Mark V. Tobruk. This plane was used in the desert campaigns of World War II. The paint job isn't really that accurate, but it looks okay for now. But I should work on it a little more because it doesn't even have the exhaust thing or the sand to filter out the sand. Next is my it's basically this Spitfire. Oh, let me just move. Okay, there. So basically, this Spitfire is basically the same as this one, except this one is slightly different. This one has bombs, because you can see my Spitfire has RP-3 rockets and bombs. All these ones here do, except the old one. This Spitfire has its canopy open. It has a very intricate gun sight that I worked very hard on. It has a realistic cockpit. It has, the compass, starter, and what's cool about this Spitfire is because this is on almost the engine opening thing is on almost all of these ones, but this one is special because it has a little hatch that opens up. That's historically accurate. The Spitfires actually had this. The one ahead also has the same thing. This Spitfire here. It has a, the thing here, and also has this. But this one's paint job is more accurate. Here's my channel logo here. I redid the RAF markings on this one. I got rid of the exhaust things, and I didn't replace them because the exhausts weren't actually accurate. Okay, yeah, don't forget what's happening with that plane. Yeah, I changed the values of how much the landing gears were moved. And yeah, so let me just show you how this flies. I have to have this little weird rocket thing here because if I accelerate, the plane nosedives. Oh crap! No, shoot, I forgot to turn off that. Okay, well, anyway, forget that the engine's on fire. I have the RP-3 rockets. I removed the bombs on this one just to make it more accurate. So here's my RP-3 rockets. They're good enough. They go up a little bit. They work pretty well. And then here's my machine gun here for, you know, shooting down those pesky BF-109s. It maneuvers pretty well. And I would say that for a year and a half's worth of work, this plane is actually really good. Yeah, it can land, it can take off. The one downside of it is I can only take off and land once, because if I accelerate, it nosedives into the ground and the propeller's destroyed. So that's the bad thing about this plane. So let me just show you how it crashes here. Let me crash the plane into these trees. Oh god, I'm on fire. Boom. Yeah. So basically those are all my creations. They look really cool, and I hope you guys like them.